Yo, what's up, guys? fpspaul coming at you live here, collaborating with Woolball for Soup. Woolball for Soup, my good friend, is making a Sandana video, and he wanted me to show off my collection, so here we go. I've been collecting these Sandanas for several years now. I used to actually have much more. Probably used to have 2 times as much. Probably had like 400 Sandanas at one point. This is what I have left. I sold a lot of my favorite Sandanas. I sold a lot of the treasured ones, the ones that people want to are seeking for, but I still have some left. So let's dump this out. I'm obviously gonna show you guys my favorite Sandanas, but let's just go over everything just so Scotty has the footage. First off, here are my two white mesh Sandanas. White meshes were kind of rare, not made, not really made too much. Silvers, blacks, real trees, as you guys all know, are pretty common, but whites were kind of hard to find, so I definitely kept these two. I did actually post them up at one point, but I don't think I'm ever gonna come across two white meshes ever again, so I decided to keep these. Moving on, we have a black mesh here. I love black mesh sandanas. I prefer wearing them over anything. So I also like the black skull. So I decided to keep this brand new in package as well. And like I said before, I probably used to have like 50 of these, but I was stupid and I gave them away to all my friends. Let's go to some of these headbands. I have a lemonade snake stripe, limited edition, as you guys know. I don't really care too much of these. These are kind of made after the 10 ounces. So yeah. I don't know, I just have it because I do. Here's a SoCal Citrus. Same thing with these lemonades. Not too many were made, but I don't really care about these because they're not really, OG. Here's a Strike Off snake stripe right here. Same thing with the lemonade and the citrus. I just have them because I have it, but I don't really care about these. What is this? Oh, this is an OG 10 ounce diamond mesh real tree. Proline, I guess that's what people will call it. Brand new in package, never opened. I probably will never open it. Probably will never wear it. Just nostalgia, I guess. Another black mesh. I don't know why I even have these. Here is a hex mesh Proline, I believe. Yeah, hex mesh Proline. So these came out obviously after the diamond meshes, and just have it because I bought it and I guess held on to it. Here's a OG 10 ounce Sandana tag. I don't know if people really collect these anymore. I just have it. Here's a piece that I really like, actually. Here's a OG diamond mesh tree bark. This was made by my friend Joe DeFranco. He's one of the best tailors in the game right now. Obviously, you guys know that the Boswells are not in the game anymore, and there's a lot of home tailors that are making a lot of good quality products. And in my opinion, Joe DeFranco is the best tailor in the game. He might be retired now, but he's the one who started the actual factory specs tailoring, and he's the one who started that movement. So shout outs to Joe DeFranco. I hope you're doing well, man. Oh, here's a piece that I really like. This is a misprint, a Skulls misprint. These came out, I don't really know. These came out actually when the 7 ounces were re-released, I think back in like 2002. I could be wrong though, but this is a pretty rare piece. It's called a misprint, and this is probably my favorite headband that I own right now. Moving on. Oh, this is the first Sandana no, this is actually not my first Sandana. This is my friend's Robbie. Robbie used to play with me on the UC Santa Barbara College team. He dislocated his shoulder and he left all his gear in my gear bag, so I just held on to this. Robbie, if you're listening, I have your Sandana head wrap. Here's a Coyote This was a limited edition run. I believe they came out when the watermelon and the grapes came out. I just really like this color. Unfortunately, I'll never wear it because it's one of those newer Sandanas again. But I just have it because I have it. Here's a misprint double. So I strike off on one side and a havoc misprint on the other side. These are pretty damn rare. I think I'm one of two maybe, or I might actually be the only person who owns one of these. But like I said, another one of these headbands that I'll never wear. Here's my OG 10 ounce green skulls. I don't even know what it's called because I've been out of the game so long. But yeah, I believe this is called 10 ounce green skulls. I just kept this because it's so faded, and I've been wearing this for a long time, and it's something that I'll never sell, something that I will wear, and something that I'll always keep for the rest of my life. Oh, here is another misprint. As you can see, it's not as misprinted as the other one that I showed you guys earlier. This one still has a lot of the tan color. This one is just straight up khaki color. So this is still considered a misprint, but not as misprinty as the first one that I showed you. Here's my Ghost Flying Skulls headband. I kept this because, like I said, the Ghost is one of my favorite colorways, black and white, clean. Also came with a goofy red tag from the factory, so I thought that was neat. And I held on to this, and this is actually a headband that I wear often. Here's I believe these are called copperhead snake stripes. I honestly think this colorway is awesome, but the fabric is polyester, and it'll never fade. But the color's awesome. Would I wear it? No. Will I keep it? Yes. Here's one of my HK Army headbands. I was a huge fan of the 1-Up Kids growing up. I had to get one of these, and this is actually a really rare piece because if you guys know, the HK Army edition of the 1-Up Kids headband is a little bit different than this. These were only made for the actual team members. If you look into the design of the ones that are still being made, they're a little bit different, so check that out. Will I ever wear this? No. Here's my HK Hi-Fi puzzle piece. This was really sought after when I was young. All the ag kids were wearing this, and I've held on to this throughout the years. And the mesh is very thin. It's probably gonna rip if I wear it. So it's one of those nostalgia pieces that I held on to. Here's an old Iron Kids headband that I got from Tom Martinez from Raza. Good quality headband. Unfortunately, not the material that I like. I'm a huge fan of the Iron Kids. I grew up watching Oliver Lang, so it's one of the headbands that I'll keep, but I'll probably never wear. Legendary headband right here, Square One. As you guys know, Square One was a team that I used to play on. This headband was gifted to me by Robert Abisha, if you guys know him, and he was a fantastic player, coach, and photographer that used to live in SoCal. He's in Texas now, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know Robo, especially if you lived in SoCal. I miss you, man. I hope you're doing good. I hope your family's well. Will I ever wear this headband? I actually wear this headband a lot, but I haven't recently, but definitely bust it out one day. Thanks, Robo. Here is a hump brown leaf that I purchased off my friend Danny Moon quite some time ago. I really thank Danny Moon for selling me this. I wear this often. This is my favorite brown leaf piece that I have. My second brown leaf piece that I own. But this, the way that the mesh was placed on this, I guess this head or this Velcro part of the head wrap is it's amazing. It fits my head perfectly. And I'm very thankful that Danny gave me the opportunity to purchase this. Here is a Brockham collection, full head and neck wrap that I own. As you can see, they have the Brockham tags right here. I don't know if you can see that well, but it has double Brockham tags. I held on to this because I was scared that someone would, remove the Brockham tags, of course, and turn this into a headband. And I really feel like the original Sandana merchandises, the jerseys, the pants, these head wraps should be kept intact and not ripped up into headbands because there aren't many left anymore. Zipping through. I'll share that last because that's my favorite piece. I already showed this. Here's my OG dye olive headband. I've just always had this. I see a lot of the black ones. I don't see a lot of the olive ones. So I held on to it. I used to wear this a lot, actually. I haven't worn it in a while. Maybe I'll bust it out for a scenario day one day. Here's a... I believe this is a Christ Crew headband. This was actually Robbie's. Like I said before, I used to play on the UC Santa Barbara team. My friend Robbie dislocated his shoulder, left some of his gear in my gear bag, and this is one of the items that he left. If you guys were a fan of Christ Crew, then you probably want that headband. This combo right here. Nope. I don't even have, well, this is the first headband I ever got in my life. Gary Baum, owner of paintballphotography.com. I used to play on his team, LA Distraction, when I was a kid. Gary used to run the most successful divisional team in paintball history. Not Splat Kids, sorry. Splat Kids was pretty damn good, but I guess they weren't as successful as LA Distraction. But I'm not going to talk them down because Splat Kids were our kryptonite and we could never beat them. Shout out to Splat Kids if you guys are watching this video. I really miss you guys. I'm glad that I still talk to some of you guys, and let's keep the friendship going. Let's keep the relationship going. Paintball, baby. All right, moving on. This is a piece gifted to me from one of my best friends in paintball, Panda, Ivan Panda Kwan. You guys, a lot of you guys know him as Panda. He's a SoCal guy, great guy, super high IQ in paintball. I actually haven't hung out with him in a while, which is a shame because I used to go over his house all the time. But I really like this piece. As you can see on the bottom, this is a 10-ounce purple snake stripe. On the top, it's a OG factory diamond mesh pro line, faded to the max. Love it. Thank you, Panda. Will I ever get rid of this? No way, because it was a present from one of my good friends. Oh man, here we go. First head wrap I ever bought. I purchased this at Newmax. If you guys don't know Newmax, it was a store in Canyon Country, ran by Arnold Francisco, the great Arnold Francisco of Bob Long Assassins, Oakland Blast, basically all of Bob Long's teams. If you guys know him, he was the original Oliver Lang. He was the best front player in the world, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us looked up to him when we were growing up. Anyways, I purchased this from Newmax. As you can see, it has the OG red Sandana tag that everyone wants, and this is cloth stretching material. And first head wrap I ever bought. I'll probably never get rid of it. I had so many good memories at Newmax. Thank you, Arnold, for taking me under your wing when I was young, and good times I'll never forget. Here is another head wrap with a OG red tag. I honestly don't know where I got this head wrap from, but I kept it because of the OG red tag. Look how cool that is, man. Well, you can't find a lot of those anymore. You can find a lot of the fake ones, but a lot of the factory OG ones, I believe they're kind of rare. Coming down to my last pieces. Wow, this piece I wore a lot. So, probably my best friend in paintball, Dirt Bomb, has the same exact piece, and we used to always wear it together. When we used to play on LA Collision back in the days, we traveled all across America. I had great times, and Dirtbomb, I really miss playing tournaments with you, man. Hopefully one day, once we get our paper up, we'll start traveling and playing again, or maybe if I get a son anytime soon, I'll bring him out and have him ball up DJ. Miss you, bro. Here's my OG teal skulls headband. I actually wear this when I go to the gym. I don't wear this at paintball at all. I think this is a style that you can wear while you're jogging, while you're working out. So this is one of the pieces that I wear outside of the paintball world. And for my last piece, my factory tree trunk, mint condition. You know, everyone wants one of these. I used to have a bunch of trunks, sold all of them, kept my most minty one. I don't know if I would, I mean, if someone offers me the right price, of course, I'm not going to say no. But yeah, I've worn this maybe twice. And every time I played with a $2,000 head wrap, I freak out because I don't want to get shot on the head. So I don't wear it anymore. But once in a while, I take it out, you know, show it off on Facebook and relish in its beauty. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I want you guys to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and come back for more videos. Thanks for watching Wolt Ball for Soup. This is FPS Paul signing out.